Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here to bring a review for Dragon Ball Super episode 124. So we start things off with Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren. Uh, yeah, they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win. So we basically see them going at it, and I personally feel that Jiren is still not going at it 100%. We see doing a lot of defending. We see Goku and Vegeta, coming at him with all that they have, coming hard, final flashes, and he's coming out with these attacks with not even a mark on his clothes. So are they really doing anything to Jiren? And if the answer is actually no, that is a scary thought because that just makes Jiren a beast, OP, whatever, which way you want to call it. So as the episode goes on, we have Dypso versus Frieza, and Frieza's easily dealing with Dypso to a certain point. And now this is where I think things get kind of forced in the last attempt to make Dypso just seem relevant, because up until now I don't feel like he's been a relevant character, and I'm pretty sure other people feel the same way. So I feel like this was the last attempt to make him seem relevant and make him come across stronger than he really was, because they gave him this technique which essentially just made him move faster, and after he activates this technique, it is then shown that Frieza can't deal with him and that Frieza needs help to deal with him. I personally feel that this episode should have been Frieza solo, or maybe not even this episode, but just in general, Frieza soloing Dypso. And yeah, but that wasn't the case. We had to have Gohan help Frieza to defeat him. And now they use a strategy to defeat him, which I think is good because the majority of Dragon Ball Z fights were just da 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 da. So I feel it was good that they used a strategy to defeat Dypso, but it's a simple, seen it done before strategy used to defeat speed opponents. Narrow their speed down so they can't move of the way they want to move, and therefore attack them and then defeat them through that way. However, it doesn't go 100% to plan within this episode because the cage that they were using to keep Dypso and Gohan contained, Frieza runs out of stamina, so therefore they have to go to a last minute plan where Gohan sacrifices himself to defeat Dypso. This is where I see the kind of forced effort into it. It was a forced effort to make the episode seem more relevant, and I don't know, maybe Akira Toriyama was writing himself into a bit of a corner. He didn't know how to get rid of Gohan. He's trying to eliminate the numbers. So because we know at the end of the day it's going to end down to Jiren and Goku. So he's trying to get rid of the other opponents. He did participants. He didn't know how to do it. So he came up with this idea. I think it would have been better to have Frieza defeat Dypso and then Topo take out the other three. I'm talking about Gohan, 117, and then I don't know when whoever Topo took out last, sacrifice short thing. So they both ended up out, and that's how we would end up with Jiren, Goku, and Vegeta left because we know they're going to be the last three to go. So yeah, that's basically everything I got to say about this episode. Predictions moving forward, I think that Frieza will help 117 take out Toppo. Toppo will take out 117 first. Toppo and Frieza go together. That's my predictions moving forward. I'm going to give this episode a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I must give you your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.